Hello guys, welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses Redux, and it is boss time today guys. So we've got our first boss of the game, boss of the White Rose Yorkist playthrough. It's the fabulous man himself, Fabulous Manawyddan Lure. Yeah, weirdest name ever, but yeah, so we're up against him today. He's got a scary amount of deck cost. He's literally got more than twice as much deck cost that we have in our water themed deck, led by Marine Beast, of course. So let's see if all the grinding has culminated in a deck that's strong enough to take this guy on. Right, so there's the spooky boss music. I do really like this boss theme tune, even though it's a little bit generic, I guess, but I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, so let's first have a look at his field. So yeah, something a bit different. I believe this guy originally had all crush tiles in the middle, and then you could just sort of play around that, meant to signify Stonehenge. So now I see we've got a little bit less labyrinth, one labyrinth tile directly in front of us, most likely to prevent us from just rushing his deck leader. I see his deck leader is starting on a labyrinth tile as well, so probably something similar to the idea with the Yugi duel, that should you attack him, he will move across to one of these spots and, you know, block off your route, so to say. So yeah, so a lot of darkness makes sense with him being the final evil boss, and the crushed terrain staying as an homage to the original. I think it's a little better having a little less crushed terrain and having it only on the entrances. It makes you have to push yourself forward, I guess, and summon within this area and take him on sort of in. It looks like a little enclosed arena almost, you know, with every entrance blocked off. So yeah, let's give this a go. See if our let's get our. Okay, so we don't want to summon straight on that if we can avoid it. We do have Goblin Secret Remedy. I don't know about using that. I assume that this guy probably has Ryoku. We can actually just pop down Root Water, flip him up, and just make some water terrain immediately. Enter this guy from the right hand side. Oh yeah, and his deck leader, of course, Zero the Ment. Should actually have a look at his abilities. So, Zero the Ment. Really cool card, obviously. Was originally fusion only, I believe, and wasn't obtainable. I really like his design. Extended support range, increased strength for same type friendlies, and weaken specific enemy type. So he's going to have, of course, the extended support range and strengthening all of his monsters by 500 points. It's going to hurt us quite a bit. So yeah, we'll want to try and draw him out of that extended support range to around this area that we can fight him. But also, I guess we're not going to want to take too long either, because that's just going to wreak all sorts of havoc. So, yeah, so let's use our Goblin Secret Remedy. Root Water. Let's keep him there. So, a lot of defense mode cards. It's making me wonder if there are traps around. So we've got our man-eating black shark here. So we've got 7 deck cost at the moment. Can bring it back to 6 if we do this summon. Let's do this, move our crazy fish within range there. Pop our root water into defense. Okay, so there's Ryoku. So whatever that is, we don't want to mess with that. So already that's 200 of our life points down. Okay, so we have an Aquacorus. We can also. So fish with dragon will make us Karyushin. Let's try that. Okay, so what has he powered up? I'm a little worried that this is just going to be a one-hit destruction, isn't it? Yep, Zoa. And Zoa's just wrecked us for 2,800 damage. Okay, so those Ryokus are going to be a real problem. Yeah, not fun. So that's an immediate just complete whipping from this guy. It probably wasn't too smart of me to just recklessly move the Karyushin forward. But yeah, it's a battle to go one battle towards a new reincarnation. Of course, we still got the whole other side of this game to play through. You know, come the end of this episode, we're gonna then carry on with the Lancastrian side of things. Okay, so let's try this again. Take two. Take two, almost the same as take one. We do have a curse breaker now, which is great. I keep forgetting that we've actually got the movement boost, so I could have just moved Root Water forward 2 spaces. That would have probably been the better play. But oh well. Okay, so that's surely got to be a trap, right? Okay, so we got Shape Snatch as well, so we are sitting in a very nice position at the moment, I would say. Like I think we should be pretty okay. That will help us to take out anyone that he uses Ryoku on. If we then let him, bait him into attacking our Shape Snatch, lay that Crush Terrain, we're going to be able to get rid of that threat. Okay, so let's just pop our Root Water into defense. Yeah, I'm wondering what that card is. I mean, at this point, it's not really causing too many issues for us. I think what I might do is just run a complete power play here. Let's just pop down Roaring Ocean Snake and just bomb him forward, create water, just flood the middle of this arena. Because if we can prevent him from using Ryoku, then we're in a pretty good position. So let's just pop Root Water into here. Okay, so it is a trap. Gravity Bind. That's painful. Very, very painful. Okay, so he's down to 1,000. It leaves him a little, or I say a little open. It leaves him very open to attack. Jesus. So there's Ryoku and we're done. Basically. Jeez, guys. 6,000 summon skull, like we're just getting smacked around by this guy, and I actually can't believe it. Like, what are we actually supposed to do? Like, okay, let's just jump in again. I mean, the more that we're losing, the closer we're getting to a reincarnation. We are one away from being able to reincarnate. So if I need to, I'll just, do a quick reincarnation, find something powerful that we can play against this guy. I don't really know what. Okay, so we got Shadow Spell, we got Tongyo. Let's send a Shadow Spell forward. Okay, so he's not going to play anything against us? Is that because he just doesn't have anything that he can play? Okay, so we're going to be able to make a Karyushin on the next turn, so... because I don't want to summon him over the Crush, of course. Okay, I don't know why he didn't play something that first turn. I guess he didn't have enough summoning power. So, all he was able to do is wait for the next turn. Like, I can only assume that that's what the situation was. Okay, so do we just risk this again? So we just go Fish and Dragon, create a Karyushin and just throw it forward. Because, I mean, we do have a Shadow Spell on the field, which will help us out. Should he create something super powerful, hopefully he'll attack into that. Okay, so Toon Summon Skull will activate Shadow Spell. It's going to help us out. I would have ideally liked to activate that on like a Force monster or something, I guess, to slow it down. But this is okay. We have a Paralyzing Potion that we can use as well. So yeah, so let's... I do want to throw some stuff out, I guess. So we'll save these Aquas to hopefully make a Fiend Kraken. We can then maybe make an Aqua Dragon. So yeah, let's just do this. Create more water terrain. Okay, so Toon Summon Skull, Spellbound for 3 turns. May as well do the life point damage while we can. And it gives us a straight run through with our Karyushin. I mean, I think that this guy's probably going to move across there, and then we're going to have to direct our attack through the left-hand side. I'm worried about when he draws his Ryokus. Okay, so whatever that is, he's popped it into defense. Alright, so we've got our Shape Snatch. And I guess we hold on to that for now. Let's move our Root Water there for now. We want to attack in on that. Just create a Marine Beast. And attack in on that and see what it is. Okay, so that was a magic card. Okay, so it was Gorgon's Eye, so at least we didn't move anything into defense position. We may as well move our Paralyzing Potion through to here. Karyushin there. Okay, and we'll see if he moves, see what his plan is. Okay, so Ryoku's in play. And that's us dead again, guys. So, okay. I'm gonna need another strategy here. This guy is absolutely insane. Like I'm thinking that charging him is maybe not the way to go. Do we try and bait him out? I think that's gonna have to be our next play. I'm going to so I'm gonna reincarnate. Because like I said, I played an extra duel previously and that's put us 1 duel over. So I'm going to reincarnate. Just drop a save here. Yeah. And then, yeah, so we'll drop a save and I'm going to do a reincarnation. I'm going to work with what we have. See what I can get. Hopefully something decent, something that's going to help us out. And yeah, I'm going to be back now, guys, after this short little jump. Alright guys, so I'm back. It didn't take as long as I thought. I reincarnated as a Dark Magician, and I think this is pretty decent. So we got another Shape Snatch. We need to be able to get rid of those forced monsters. Like, it's a real problem for us. We need to be able to consistently get them off of the field. But also at the same time, by being able to flip his cards face up with Dark Piercing Light, that's really going to help us out with, you know, knowing where his traps are, things like that. So I think that is, like, this is a really, really powerful card. So it's worth us, I think it's worth us keeping this reincarnation. It should help us a lot in this battle. So I'm just going to quickly edit our deck. Let's see what we can remove, what we can keep. You know, decide what the best sort of play is here. We have a lot of cards that I don't really want to get rid of too much. I don't know if he's going to play magic cards or if it's purely trap cards. I think we should just keep the magic jammer in the deck anyway. Like, I feel like our deck is pretty bulked out as it is. So maybe we just take out like one fish. Take out like one fish and one aqua. It's like maybe we'll just take out a... Take out one crazy fish and And we've already only got 3 aquas, or 4 aquas with High Tide Geogen. So we can bring in... We actually need to make space for 3 cards, don't we? Let's see if we can do 2 Shape Snatchers and include both of these Dark Piercing Lights. That'll be awesome. And maybe we just take out 1 Rare Fish. I like having the option to level up our deck leader though. So let's take out a Great White. Bring in Shape Snatch. And I guess bring out 1 of our Pyros. And we only ever really need to keep hold of 1 anyway. So let's take out our 4-star Pyro and bring in a Dark Piercing Light. So let's bump the deck cost up a little bit. I mean, not that there's really any risk of us sitting with a deck that isn't the equivalent deck cost of this guy. So yeah, I think let's give this another go. 3 losses in a row. Hopefully this is going to be the one. Alright, so hopefully these cards make the difference that we're looking for. Like, we really need this to work. So yeah, what do we have? So we've got a ton of traps we can send forward. So maybe we just bait him out with a bunch of traps at first and then make our way forward that way. So if we just like send forward a bunch of Tears of the Mermaid, Shadow Spells, things like that, as long as we keep them in range of our cards, then we know that should he end up, you know, using Ryoku on something, anything like that, then we'll, you know, we should be fairly okay. Okay, so let's create some water terrain again. Like, I feel like this is really our play, but I don't know what else to do at this point. So yeah, I'll do that for now. I mean, do we just YOLO and attack through here? Probably not. Okay, so that is safe. I wonder if this guy has a Mirror Force. Like, if I attack into that, are these just gonna get wrecked? Stay like this for now. Okay, change of heart. Okay, so he's taking control of our Tears of the Mermaid. I don't know what he's really going to be able to do with that. I mean, I guess he could destroy it, like... Okay, so he'll just pop that into defense mode for us, thank you. So... I mean, what I can do is just attack into this with Root Water. So let's test with Tears of the Mermaid. Okay, so that's a Gorgon's Eye. So that's permanently spellbound. So if I put anything into defense, Gorgon's Eye is going to activate. So, and of course he's got Mirror Force as well. I mean, why am I not surprised? Like, that is just insane. So, yeah, let's put Man-Eating Shark here. And the next turn we'll take out the Gorgon's Eye. Okay, so Tremendous Fire. Okay, so we want to get rid of this Gorgon's Eye, definitely. So we got Tears of the Mermaid laid down there, so if we just take Man-Eating Black Shark, of course, so there's Mirror Force. The Gorgon's Eye lives to see another day, because of course it does. Okay, but we are now able to let's just make some space in our hand. So we can now take out Gorgon's Eye. So Mimicat, what's he going to take control of? So I mean, I think that was probably... Did he take back his... What did he take control of again? I'm not actually sure what he's chosen to put there. I mean, let's just go for this attack, I guess. Cool. So, Rare Fish gets 2,000 damage in on him. And then we can summon here. So we can then just go Roaring Ocean Snake. Alright, so I think we might be okay because I don't know if he's going to think to move off of this crush. Oh no, we've got him. So 2,600. Cool, awesome. Guys, we did it. Somehow. Okay, so we managed to work through all... Cool, great, okay, cool. I was worried that we were going to be stuck there forever. So, okay, so rushing him worked this time between two mirror forces. It was like Yugi all over again, just worse. Because, like, just trying to get rid of that Gorgon's Eye just didn't work. Like, bombing traps up at him helped. And also helped that he didn't get his Ryoku draw either. Because that was really just destroying us, was him just grabbing Ryoku and just attacking into whatever we were trying to hit in on him on. I do feel like we got a little lucky, but our deck does allow us to rush in the way that it does, which helps us out a lot. So yeah, so Roaring Ocean Snake has been promoted. He deserves it. He really deserves it. Got the final blow in on this guy. Cool, so he is done. Wait, so did we not get slots for that? Or do we just not ever get slots? I'm actually a little confused. Okay, well, either way, we'll take this guy out. Was it just that he didn't drop anything that we could claim in the slots? Okay, cool, so the summoning is undone, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to bore you guys with watching this. So yeah, we've done it, guys. Am I, like, not remembering right? Like, do you not get to roll the slot machine on your first defeat of this guy? I mean, I guess not. Because usually then you would just run all fake traps, right? So I guess on your first duel against him, there is no slot machine drop. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to make you guys sit through the credits and stuff. I'm sure you've seen that before and you're always able to find that on YouTube. And unfortunately my emulator, for some reason, the cutscenes just don't render very well. Like, the rest of the game runs smoothly, but the cutscenes are choppy and stuff, so it won't be an enjoyable experience to sit through. So I'm going to jump straight to the main menu, where we will start our the beginnings of our Lancastrian playthrough. So yeah, see you guys now after the jump. Hey guys, so I'm back. Praise the joy that is jump cuts, right? So yeah, so I've actually decided to just jump straight through to our main map again. I would just be skipping through the intro to the Lancastrian side anyway. So yeah, we've headed back to our main map, and as you can see, we don't have any of our previous duelists that we had dueled against. So basically we start a whole new playthrough from the Lancastrians' perspective, and we now have new duelists to fight, of course. So our first two choices are Weevil Underwood. So I see that his deck cost is actually 936, so we will have to modify our deck for that. And then we have Rex, who has a deck cost of 1042. We have a current deck cost of 1040. So I'm a little bit torn. I'm not sure what I want to do come the next episode. Like, I don't know if I want to, simply because our deck is already built to capacity for Rex, maybe we take him on first. But I also know that I don't know if I'm the same as a lot of other people, but I always took on Weevil first. He was always an easier challenge in the original game. Not that that's going to be the case in the Redux mod, but maybe I'll just edit the deck down to take on Weevil, because we're going to have to do that anyway. And by doing that, we can then just set it up again, and then it's done and dusted. So maybe we'll do that. We'll take on Weevil in the next episode. We'll bring our deck cost down a little bit, and we will squash his bugs, his eensy weensy little bugs that probably aren't so eensy weensy anymore, thanks to the joy that is this Redux mod. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I enjoyed the episode today, even though we got smacked around thoroughly up until the end, where we managed to do it. We managed to make do. Our Marine Beast came out on top, and without the need for our reincarnated cards, but I'm sure that those will come in very handy later on in the playthrough. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you very much for joining me across our Yorkist journey, guys. I hope you stick with me through the Lancastrian side of things, and yeah, let's finish this up and finish strong. And here's looking forward to a next second half of this playthrough. So thanks, guys, for all the support. I appreciate you tons, and yeah, thanks. Bye for now.